Good evening. Good evening. Do you know what? I felt great for the last few days, and today I felt absolutely pants again. This blooming Covo. It's gone as well. I'm testing negative, but I just feel rubbish. Good evening, ladies. How are we? Hello, Karen. Hello, Jane. Hi, Jackie. Good evening, Anne Harrod. Anne Harrod, I think. I say this every time I say your name. Oh dear. Good evening, Paula. Hello, Mandy. Hi, Lisa. How is everybody? Hi, Tracy. Good evening, good evening. Honestly, sometimes I scare myself at how bonkers I am. Have we all had a good weekend? I'm just putting my slippers on because I've been for a walk with the dog in my heels, which weren't a good thing to do. And now the balls are really sore. I'm all right, Lee-ish, I think. I was absolutely tip-top tickety-boo, and then today I've gone downhill again a little bit, but how's the gym going? Really good. Really good. Smashed it all weekend, I have to say, and I do feel better for it, and hopefully I'll be able to get back to where I was before. I'm going to keep at it. I am going to keep at it. I'm not doing a live Monday and Thursday evening this week, so I'm going to try and get myself there this week. And then, like I said before, Lee is like the drill sergeant major, so he makes me go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we went this morning, we went yesterday morning. I think I'm coming down with something. I feel, oh God, Julie, I hope you're all right. Good evening, Diane. Thank you. Good evening, Andrea. How is everybody? Evening, Dolly. I'm just finishing off my packing, leaving 5 a.m. for Cala Benidorm, the Cala Benidorm for 10 days. Lovely. Say Anne Harrod. I'm terrible, aren't I? Oh my God. Honestly, sometimes I think if I were a dog, they'd put me down. Good evening, Kim. Good, thank you. Hi, Jan. How are you doing? So yeah, I've been feeling really good. And then today, I've felt pants again. Really, like, I don't know. It's weird. I can't describe how I felt. Like my ears are blocked and that my head's underwater and that I'm not actually in my own body. Strange. Very strange. It won't last much longer. I hope so too, because I've got a really busy week and I'm in the warehouse most of the day tomorrow. So I hope I'm fighting fit. But yeah, I felt very disorientated and weird today. You look lovely. Thank you. I know, antique Marilyn. It's grown loads. I've got it curly, so it's always shorter when it's curly anyway. But when I had it cut, it was here. So yeah, it's really starting to sit on my shoulder, which it was to my chin, wasn't it? Don't know which chin, but it was to my chin. So it's definitely grown. I'm doing really well with the knee. Thank you. You're so kind, too kind. But yes, I'm all right. I'm here. I'm a bit kerfuddled today, girls. Bear with me. Could do to join the gym. My other half is a chef. Food, food, food. Oh my God. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I'm food, food, food anyway. We've been to Nando's this afternoon. I'm still loving my food and I'm not scrimping on my food. I'm trying to eat clean like I was before through the week and then having a bit of a naughty, not binge, but some naughtiness at the weekend. I think it's all about balance. Booked your lovely hotel for next year, off to Jamaica in November. How lovely. I look a bit tired. Thanks very much. I felt like that the other week, no cold or anything. Well, I'm just getting over COVID, aren't I? Although I'm testing negative, I think it just lingers for a while. And I don't feel tired at all, but thanks for telling me I look it, Karen. Much appreciated. I've just come back off holiday. I should feel well rested. I'm not tired. I'm absolutely fine. I've been sleeping wonderfully. But yeah, I'm still getting over the old Covo. Right. I've got some bad news. The leggings, the thermal sculpting leggings are sold out already in every size apart from the 10, 12. And I'm gutted for you all. I hope whoever was savvy and went on at 6 o'clock, I hope you managed to, at least some of you, managed to bag these thermal sculpt leggings. Even with COVID, thank you. So, these come in 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, bless you, Zoe. Are you okay? 14, 16, 18, 20 and 2022 in these leggings. And I think I've probably raved about them that much in the week that as soon as they hit the website at 6 o'clock tonight, they were gone. I went on the website just after and I was like, there's some kind of error here because they're saying meant in a loving way. It's okay. I'll let you off. I'm thinking there's something wrong with the website. I wonder if these haven't been loaded up. No, I checked with Lisa. They are actually out. They were actually out of stock within about 5 or 10 minutes of them going live, apart from the 10 to 12s. Now, Lisa's assured me that she's ordered some more, and I'm hoping that the warehouse this week, girls, so that we can restock them for you. Just back from Tenerife. I know, Lorna, isn't it awful when you come back into the country when you've been away? Lisa's going to feel it because the temperature's really dropped while you've been away, Lisa, and it's very, very chilly. What I try to do when I don't see him, because we live separately, thank God. Oh my God. Oh, if I was married to a chef, can you imagine? I do love food. I love food. It doesn't love me. But yeah, I absolutely, honestly, I would eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. But, you know, you've got to have everything in moderation, which I've not been doing just so lately. I've not been moderating. I've just been eating whatever. And then I went on all-inclusive and that kind of pushed me over the edge. Now I'm trying to rein it back in again because Christmas is coming. And obviously I don't want to scrimp at Christmas. So I'm trying to get a little bit of weight off so I can put it back on again at Christmas. We'll be back in tomorrow or Tuesday. That's for the energy leggings, girls. Right. So the sizing goes 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20, 22. I'm not going to try them on because I tried them on loads this week and I have geared everybody up and got everybody excited on these leggings. I am honestly blown away by these leggings. So whoever's managed to bag these tonight, you are not going to be disappointed with these absolutely spectacular leggings. I wear the 14, 16 just for reference. And they fit me like an absolute dream. And I'm a good 16 at the moment, girls. And these fit me like a dream. Now, I just want to show you them for when they come back into stock. If you've missed out on these tonight, apologies. It's probably my fault because I have raved about them all week. So I think I've got everybody super giddy on them. And as soon as they dropped to the website tonight, they sold out in record timing. So they have got this flattening panel all the way down the front there, right to the crotch, so all across your tummy area and all down. This actually goes down to the top of your thigh, so all across the waist, all down the front panel and all on the side there. They're fantastic. And then they're sculpted. So let me show you. I don't know if it'll be any different on the black, whether it, oh no, they're the same colour, I think, on the inside. And these are thermal. From Wednesday. Wonderful. Enjoy. Are you getting any pixie boots? I don't know. Lisa's obviously in control of the ordering. So I've tried the black because I thought no, I'm stupid. They're exactly the same colour inside. They are like a scuba fabric, but a super, super thick scuba fabric. There is support, extra support everywhere. So extra support on the ankle, extra support on the sculpt to the bum there, extra support right where you need it on the front panel and all the way across the hip there. These are, what size am I? A 16, a good generous curvy hourglass size 16, and I am 5'5". So I wore the 14-16 in these. I feel like you need to get the balance right on these because you don't want them too big that you're not going to get the sucky in support, but you don't want them tight where they're going to be uncomfortable. So these are the 14-16 and they look tiny, but they do give, but there is resistance on these, like major resistance. So I think in both colours, the mocha and the black, there is still the 10 to 16, 10 to 12, sorry. So if you fit into that size bracket, you can still purchase these. Every other size flew out at 6 o'clock, which I'm not surprised about. I need the support I can get. Me too at the moment, but you know what? These are like magic. And I'm not just saying it, and I wouldn't say something that I didn't stand by. 100%. These skimmed me down, flattened me out, and honestly felt so, or they feel so wonderful on. The support down the tummy area, the support on the hip area, and across the waist is unbelievable. Your size or bigger. Would you say, I'd say get your actual size, because I fit into the 14-16. I am an hourglass, so I do naturally go in at the waist, come out at the hips. I'm quite wide on the thigh and the hip. And I would say these, the 14-16, but I didn't try the next size up on, and I ought to really and report back. But I would say you need to get them in your size to get that structure and that sucky in support. If you go bigger, they're going to be comfier, but they won't flatten you out as much. These in no way make me feel breathless, make me feel uncomfortable. I can sit down in them, I can move around in them. They are absolutely, when you get them, you'll understand what I'm saying. It's really hard to explain the fabric of these until you actually get them in your hands and you feel them for yourself and you understand how amazing. So they've got stretch, and when I took them out of the packet, I was like, there is no way these are going to fit me. There is no way. Look, can you see? I thought, no way on this earth. They fit me like a dream. Yeah, we're getting some more in. Lisa said they should drop to the warehouse tomorrow or Tuesday. Sign up for a restock notification in your size that you're wanting and the colour, because there's two colours in these. There is the black and there is the mocha. This is the inside of them, obviously, with the extra support on these. Will they be restocked? We'll sign up. Yes, definitely, Katie. If you missed out, definitely. This is the mocha. Now, I have been trying these on all week and I've probably not done us any favours because they've sold out in record timing. So I apologise if you never managed to bag a pair of these. What would you get, 1820 or 2022? Again, I can't say. Have a look at the measurements, Mo, because it depends on your weight distribution. If you're apple-shaped and you carry all your weight around your tummy area, I would say 2022. If you're hourglass like me and you're evenly proportioned, I would say 1820. And it depends how much restriction you want, because they are very, very restrictive. They're not like a normal legging, these. You know, a normal legging really does stretch straight away. These are really quite restrictive when you first put them on, but they do warm up and they do give to your body shape. So it's personal preference. It depends whether you want them to be really snug and really snatch you in, and whether you are like, if you're like a 20 going on to a 22, get the 2022. If you're an 18 going on to a 20, get the 1820. But honestly, check the measurements. It's really important because these will have been measured in the appropriate areas and the measurements will be on the website. But it's very difficult for me to recommend a size for you without seeing your body shape. But what I will say is, I wear the 14-16. I'm the top end of a 16 at the moment, but I am snatched in at the waist and I am an hourglass shape. So, you know, they do give me enough restriction, the 14-16, and I want them to feel really snug on me, which is what they do. Thicker than the other. Yes, they are, Carol. They really are. They're a completely different fabric. They are set out inside much more supportive. They've got much more of that double wefting on the inside. So yes, they are much thicker, much more supportive. And I really did think I was going to have a struggle to get these on. And I'll be honest with you, I did have a struggle to get them on, but I won the war. And when I got them on, it was worth the fight. So what I will say is, sit down on the bed, take a deep breath and take your time. Don't over tug with them. You don't want to obviously damage the stitching in any way. Although I have proper had a fight with these and there is no damage at all to the seams. But you don't want to just yank them up, just gently wiggle yourself into them on the bed, get them up to your knees, give yourself a minute, and then just stand up and slowly ease them on, and then just pull them up, and then they'll sit just really naturally. They're kind of not under the bust, they're not really high, but they're not low either. They don't roll down, they don't dig in. They're absolutely brilliant. I have road tested these this week. Do you think the leg length would be okay for a 5'1"? Well, I'm 5'5", and they do sit just above my ankle bone. But, you know, you could always tuck them up on the inside. And I think if you really wanted to, I mean, you have got that extra support round the ankle, but do you need it round the ankle? I don't understand quite, to be honest with you, why they've put this round the ankle, unless it's just to keep them snug round your ankle. But if you don't mind, like, losing that bottom support, you could always chop them at the bottom, and then maybe to stop them running, because they are like seamed on the inside, but just maybe put a stitch right where you've cut them at the bottom to stop it from fraying at all. I don't think they would, because they are lined all the way up the stitching, just to give them that extra support as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously they are a snug fit, and they've got given them, but not massive. So what they've done is they've put extra support on the seam all the way down, just to give you that bit of, to stop them from pulling on the seams. These are fantastic. They're $19.99. They are really, really well made. They are not see-through. Obviously, they're a scuba fabric. They're a really thick scuba fabric. They honestly remind me of a wetsuit. They're not as thick as a wetsuit, and obviously they're not waterproof like a wetsuit. But that's, if you've ever felt a wetsuit, it's a similar kind of feel, but not as thick, nowhere near as thick. That's what I was thinking of doing. Yeah, you'll be fine doing that. Absolutely fine. Fine for me cankles. I'm like, why have they put the support even around the ankle? But it's maybe just to give you maybe some ankle support and stop them from going wide at the ankle. These are not going to budge when you get them on. They're not going to go baggy. Like I say, I like to thoroughly road test everything before I rave about it. So I have had them on for a good couple of hours. I've driven in them. I've took the dog for a walk in them. I've moved about in them. I've sat and watched the telly in them. They are fantastic, girls. Honestly, if you missed out, sign up, because they're coming back in. No returns on the description. Right, okay. I am disabled. Shame I can't get them. They are everything I need apart from putting them on. So do you not think you'd be able to manage to put them on? I mean, you would be able to. I put them on sat down on the bed, so I'm not sure. I can't really comment on that. Check your measurements on the website. It says no returns. There's never no returns on leggings for hygiene reasons, etc. We've always been the same with leggings. So there's mocha and there's black in these, but at the moment, girls, as I went live tonight, all the sizes were sold out, apart from the 10 to 12. And just for reference, in case you've missed it, I wear the 14, 16, and I am a good size 16. Anyway, what is in stock, that's why I'm not going to try them on tonight, but when they come back into stock, I promise you I'll try them on again and do a live on them, but there doesn't seem much point in me wasting time trying them on tonight when they're not available, and I have already raved about them all week. So if you've been watching the lives running up to tonight, I kind of knew they were going to sell out really quickly because of the way I've raved about them, because the minute that I tried them on, I was in love. So the jeans are in stock. No, they're not. They're like a soft sheen. They're not shiny at all. No, they're not. Do you think I would need Sally course of Winnie? What's that, Michelle? I don't know what you mean. What do you think I would need? I don't know what you're saying, Michelle, but drop the page a message if you've got any questions. So these jeans are very similar to the Daisy jeans that we had in the summer. These are a mum fit, and these have got the embroidery on the back pocket. I did do a close-up picture of the embroidery if you want to see it. It's absolutely stunning. These are a zip and button. I'm actually wearing, and I don't know why, maybe they've been given me by mistake, a size 18 in these. So they are very, very roomy on the waist. I am normally a 16, and a 16 normally fits me, but for some reason I was given an 18, which I don't mind because they're a bit looser in the leg on me. So you could go up a size in these if you want to. I didn't intentionally go up a size, but the 18 does fit me quite nice. Maybe I'm more of a size 18 now, I don't know. Don't think you could describe them any better. Honestly, I can't rave about them enough. What are they like to pull them down when they're okay. They're okay. Obviously, like I've said, like they're not a big, like normal Lycra legging. So they roll down, but they're not hard to get on and off, but they're not straightforward like a stretchy legging. They're okay. Honestly, I have pulled them down to go to the loo and I didn't have any problems. I had plenty of time, put it that way. They were okay, they're fine. But you've got to understand that with the support comes the restriction as well. So they just kind of peel down and you roll them back up, dead easy. So these are the Zahara mum jeans. They are individually sized, size 16 up to a 26 on these ones. $29.99. Like I say, they are a zip and a button. They've got the front pockets, they've got the back pockets, and these we've had in very, very similar before with and they were called the daisy jeans, I think, with a different embroidered flower on the pocket, and we had the matching denim jackets as well, but they were a lighter denim. These have got the roll-ups on the bottom, and they're a mum fit, so they're not a boyfriend, they're not oversized slouchy, they're not a skinny, they're kind of in between. So they're really, really comfy. They've got all the stretch in them like our jeans always have. These I think are G-Smack. I'm 99.9% certain, I didn't check the label. But they've got, if they're not G-Smack, they're exactly the same as a G-Smack. They've got all the stretch in them. They're gorgeous. These you can, let me just double check. Yes. You can roll them down and just make them a normal leg, but the mum jeans have always got a little bit of a turn up to them. I do like the fact that these are a darker denim because we're coming into autumn winter now. And then the top, so these are called the Zahara if you want them, 16 to 26 individually, and for some reason I was given an 18, so I'm wearing an 18 tonight. They're not too big really, but they are quite generous. $29.99 on these ones. And then the top that I'm wearing is lovely, and this one actually does come with, and I forgot to put it on, comes with a necklace. So you get this little sparkly pendant necklace with this top, which I forgot to put on. So it's pleated through the front and it's chiffon through the sleeve, and then you've got lining there through the body, which is nice and stretchy. I've actually got the chocolate brown on in this one, but then we've got the dark olive. This is called Melanie. 8 to 16 though on the Melanie, so it is a smaller fit, this one. $19.99. We've got that lovely, look at them two colours together. Chocolate and the olive are amazing. So we've either classed this as dark lime or olive, I'm not quite sure, but you can see the pleats better in the lighter colour. This is really, really pretty. We've had something very similar to this in before. Do you remember when we had the boutique at the wildlife park? We got one like this, and I pinched a few from the boutique. Non-returnable, yeah. So I pinched a few of these from the boutique down at the wildlife park, and everybody loved it, so we ended up stocking them, and it was virtually the same as this. So for you girls that like something a little bit more fitted, or maybe you're a bit more petite, shorter in the body, etc., this one is 8 to 16 in size. And the colours are, and they do all come with that gorgeous little necklace. Too small. Yeah, well, we'll probably get something very, very similar as well in a larger size. There's plenty of choice in sizes. We've got the mulberry in this one. We've got the mocha. We've got the navy. And obviously I am wearing the chocolate. Surprisingly, no black in this one. So I'm just going to leave this chocolate on in the Melanie. So that's 8 to 16 and $19.99. And I'm just going to pop the Grace blazer over the top. This is beautiful. This is a leopard print. Absolutely my favourite print ever. So this is a true leopard print. Again, it's got the ruching to the sleeve. Again, this is a 1422, so it's a nice oversized blazer on me. Ruching detail to the sleeve. It's a nice length in the body. Do you think it would be okay? When you say busty, how busty are we talking, Sandra? I'm about a 34E or an F, and it's kind of where I'd want it to be. But there is a little bit of movement in it, look. It's just, I wouldn't, me personally, I wouldn't want it any smaller than what it is. So you can see there's no pulling and no restriction on the back. And there's plenty of room on the front, and the t-shirt lining, well, the t-shirt feel lining is stretchy anyway. So when you say busty, it depends how busty, but just for reference, I'm a 34 across the back, and I'm an E or an F cup on the front. That would go perfect with the leopard sail shoes. Yes, indeed it would. So it depends if you like to be bold and brave and wear plenty of leopard print, but yeah, it definitely would. So this is called the Grace. And it's 14 to 22 and $34.99, and it's stunning. It is lined, You've got black lining there. You have got shoulder pads. I was out in all LJ's last night. I had so many. Oh, that's so nice. Random people all night approached to ask where I got my clothes. Oh, Ruth, that's lovely. Thank you. No worries, Sandra. No worries. That is amazing. The blazer Lisa has done amazing. She has indeed. It is gorgeous. I'm in between sizes, so I was wanting to purchase both sizes, but I'm not able to return. Unfortunately not. No, you know, Claudine, we've never done returns on leggings. It's just been a policy of ours since we started stocking them. That blazer is amazing, Charlie. I might let you try this on Tuesday night, unless you've already purchased. But we'll be doing fashion inspiration on Tuesday night, girls, me and Charlie, from the warehouse. Charlie, don't forget, so I'll see you there about 5:30. So we do 6 till 7 on a Tuesday night, and I'm lurgy free now. I'm testing negative, so Charlie can join me. I feel like I've not seen you forever, so it'll be nice. I'm not quite sure what we're going to show yet. If you've got any recommendations, girls, please do drop the page a message. I'm working at the warehouse all day tomorrow, so Elizabeth can pass on any recommendations. If there's anything specific you want me and Charlie to try on for you, or even just Charlie on Tuesday night, then do drop the page a message between now and Tuesday afternoon, and then I can get my rail together for Tuesday night. Because the beauty of having the key for the warehouse is I can run up and down the rails and pick things at random for us to show on Tuesday night. Sat on my hands. Well, you can try it on and see if you like it when you see me on Tuesday night. I might even put it together as an outfit for us and put something with it. So just the one style in this one. It's called the Grace. It's $14.22. It's absolutely lovely, but it does have shoulder pads, and it is go on, what's the word? Oh my God. It is lined, so there's no give in it, is what I was wanting to say. So it is a structure. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. It's a structured blazer. So you've got the shoulder pads, you've got the lining on this one, so no stretch. Try the leggings on. Not tonight, Jan. I will when they come back into stock for you. There's not much point in me trying them on tonight. It's already 7:30, and there's not much point in me trying them on tonight because obviously they're not in stock at the moment. You can go back and watch the videos from last week if you want to see me in them, because I had them on about 3 days running this week just gone, and I will try them on again as soon as they come back into stock. If I'm at the warehouse, I'll jump straight on and I'll do a live regardless of what time they drop. When they go on the website, I'll let you all know, but you'll all get a notification. Animal print is definitely going nowhere, Caroline. Definitely not. It's here for the foreseeable. It never goes away, really. It just kind of, this summer's been unusual because we've had it all summer as well, and normally it's a winter thing. So normally it kind of makes an appearance about this time of year, but it's never really gone away this year, which I'm loving. Oh, for Charlie, yeah, no problem. No problem at all. If they're back in stock for Tuesday, absolutely I'll get her to try them on. No worries at all, Jan. If they're back in, then yes, absolutely. Yes, I will, for sure. If they're in stock by the time we do our live on Tuesday night, because obviously, as you can appreciate, they've sold out. So unless Charlie's bought a pair, which I think she might have missed out on them. So unless she's bought a pair, there won't be any in the warehouse to show you unless we get a restock on those. So fingers crossed they come in before our live on Tuesday night. If they do, absolutely, I will get Charlie to try them on. So that is the Grace in the blazer. And then I'm going to leave this top on. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to try the other top on. I was going to try the hoodie on with this on underneath, but I won't. I will put the other jumper on. Bear with me, girls, while I just do a complete change. Well, I'm leaving the jeans on. 2 minutes. My nose has started running again, which is really weird. I seem to do nothing but moan just lately. Let me just put this gorgeous, soft, stretchy jumper on. So this is a new one tonight. It is absolutely beautiful. Again, it's a smaller size, this one. This, I think, is... How lovely is this colour? It's almost like an oatmeal-y colour. It's beautiful, like a dark oatmeal. And we've got a scarf that matches perfectly. This is called the Ivy, and it's 12 to 20, this one. $19.99. I love the V on this one. And this new animal print scarf, Just want to get it the right way round. With the foil, hopefully you can see the foil shining on camera there. It has got the foil running like on the outside of the animal print. It's a lovely contrast with this jumper. It's gorgeous. Absolutely love this combo together. When I was putting the scarves with different tops to show the scarf against the top, I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. So this is the Ivy jumper, and we've sized this up to a 20. It's quite a fitted jumper, this one, and it will be quite fitted on a 20, but it's got the craziest amount of stretch, and it feels as soft as a Sophie soft knit, but it's thicker. It's slightly thicker than a Sophie. Let me show you on the chocolate the detail. So it's got an outside seam running down the arm there. Can you see? You can see it there on the sleeve there. It's got like a nice reverse seam, and then you've got that, it's almost like a raw edge. It kind of turns back on itself on the V, which is really nice. And the bottom is kind of long. It's longer at the front than it is at the, or it seems, no it's not, it's because it's rolled up, so it kind of scoops at the bottom. It's not straight across, and you've got that tiny little V at the side. It's super flattering this on, and I like the fact that it's a scoop to the bottom and not straight across. I sometimes think straight across in a jumper makes it look a bit boxy. So these are quite fitted, but they've got crazy amounts of stretch in them. So if you like something that's not too oversized, that's a really good length but not too oversized in the length, this is a beautiful jumper. So it's called the Ivy. We've sized this up to a 20. It's $19.99. It's really stretchy. It's really soft. And this combination, this is probably mocha, but it's like a really gorgeous, like a little bit marl in the colour, if you can see there. Hopefully that picks it up on the monitor. Beautiful colour. And this stone in this leopard print scarf is a brand new scarf tonight and looks amazing with this colour. Jumpers tonight, love the look. Yeah, honestly, gorgeous, Ruth. This is going to look amazing on you because you are quite petite, aren't you? It's going to look beautiful. It covers everything you want it to. So it covers that mum tum if you're not happy with your tummy. It covers the bum area if you want to cover that. Love this little detail at the side, and it's a great price at $19.99. So we've got it in the chocolate. We've got it in, I think this might be mocha. Then we've got the black, and this is the tan in the scarf as well. Exactly the same scarf that I've got on, but we've got it in the tan colourway, and you can really see the gold shimmering on the tan there. So it doesn't stand out as much in the stone, but it really does in this lovely warm tan colour. So this will obviously go really nice with the black because it pulls out the black in the leopard print. It's exactly the same. I'm going to pull the scarf off in a minute and show you how nice this jumper looks. So we've also got this lovely mulberry colour, which is everywhere at the minute. So a couple of really good staple colours in this one. You've got the mocha, you've got the chocolate, you've got the black, and you've got the mulberry in this. And it's just $19.99. I know it's going to wash and wear. Absolutely fantastic. And we've also got, that's the leopard print. But look how nice that is. Look, it's just love. I love a V-neck. I like a jumper that's oversized enough that it covers everything but not too oversized. This is another design in a scarf that we've put on tonight, and I questioned what it was called. I thought it's called the lip scarf. So that scarf, sorry I didn't tell you the price, I think they're both $9.99. Yeah, they are. The animal print, which is the first one, and this is lips. And I said to Lisa, should it not say leopard? And she said, oh, just a minute, I'll change it. And then she come back to me, she went, no, open it. It's called lips. It's got leopard print lips on it. How fantastic. Love a V-neck. Me too. So yeah, it's called lips, this one. And you've got leopard print lips. And I didn't even notice that when I photographed it. So that's why it's called lips, girls, because the leopard print running through it is lips. And we've got two colours in this. We've got the gorgeous chocolate, which again will look really nice with the chocolate. It's virtually the same colour as the chocolate in the jumper. Slightly warmer, slightly lighter, but chocolate and chocolate. Or it will go really nice again with the mocha that I've got on. Or, bear with me while I just change them around. We have, whoops, I've just thrown something on the floor. The nice red wine, which is a brighter back to front. Not that it really matters. Big enough to be a sarong. I can check for you. It's a lighter red wine than the jumper, but I think that looks really, really nice as a combo. Who doesn't love a red wine scarf? Red wine is everywhere. So that is kind of a mulberry deep red wine, and that is a lighter, but the colour contrast is really, really nice. So you could definitely wear them together. So it's exactly the same scarf, but it's just in the red wine. And let me just check for you on the sizing of this one. Bear with. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, you certainly can. Oh, don't make me do that. My arms are killing. Everywhere hurts. My abs hurt, my shoulders hurt, my arms hurt, my legs hurt. Serves me right for not going to the gym for months. Lee's like, quit your moaning. It's your own fault. It's my own fault. We're both walking around like that. It's funny, but it's not funny because everything hurts. But yeah, you can wear it at the top like that, or you could most definitely wear it tied round like that, and there's plenty of room in this one. So yes, you could definitely wear it as a sarong. Wear it if you go on an holiday, wrap it around your face and wear it on the plane to stop you getting COVID like I did, and then wear it as a sarong when you get there. That's what Lisa does. She uses the scarves for many, many different uses. So, another fantastic zip-up hoodie we've got for you tonight now. This one is the Hunter. So, probably won't wear it with this jumper, but I'm leaving it on just for quickness and ease. You're welcome, Caroline, no worries. Are you going away? Out of interest, are you going somewhere nice? So, that's just the ticket on the jumper, girls. I do apologise. I hate to show the tags, but I can't pull it off for obvious reasons. So this is the Hunter. Again, it's one of those. I think I showed one similar, but it had a leopard print love art on it. This one has got that cute little brooch on it. Again, it's removable. Red wine scarf against the red wine Shelley. I can, yeah, 2 seconds. This one is elastic. Again, on the bottom, like the other one was. So the other one has a big, like a gold foil leopard print love art on that side, if I remember rightly. Turkey. Oh, not jealous. Not jealous at all. Oh, hang on. Well, I think the weather is still absolutely shamazing in Turkey. I think it's redders. There you go. Beautiful. Really, really nice. That's the red wine in the Shelley, and obviously the scarf. And yeah, obviously the leopard print, and the leopard print might seem too much for you while I'm not wearing it, but if you put it on, it's your choice whether you flash any of the leopard print in the lining or in the sleeve, so you don't have to if you don't want to. But this jacket is absolutely blooming fantastic. And why don't I wear my red wine all the time? Why am I not wearing this more often? I really don't understand. Taking my, oh, Caroline, have a lovely time. Legs, how does the mocha legs match with the sweat top? The leggings, the new ones, I'll have a look. Back from course, 3 of us, sick food, didn't agree with them. Oh, no. Oh, there's nothing worse, is there, when the food's dodgy. So that's the red wine with the red wine in the Shelley. Bear with me, because I'm trying not to, I'm trying not to mess my room up. Because I've got to get up early in the morning and go to the warehouse, and I'm trying not to tip everything upside down. There is a couple of different colours in this sweatshirt, but the other ones, this is probably, do you know what? This is a lot lighter, but that contrast will be lovely together. So yes, there is a difference. This is definitely a darker than this one. And I'm sorry girls, I'm not 100% on the colours of these hoodies. I do apologise, but I'm going to show you them all together so you know which is the lightest, which is the darkest. But me, personally, I would wear them together, definitely. I love the contrast in the colours. So I'm not quite sure what this colour is. I do apologise. But we do have some other. Let me show you all the neutrals in it first. I'm going to guess that this is chocolate and that this is, oh my God, it's so difficult. Can somebody help me out? I'm not quite sure. Is that mocha? Chocolate? Or chocolate and milk chocolate tan? I honestly don't know. These colours this year are so confusing for me. I don't know. Unless I look on the website and I write them down, honestly, I have no idea, girls. But I'm showing you them all together. So there's the three colours, the three neutral colours. Love, want, need. It's gorgeous. And again, it's scuba. I'm having a moment. I think it's because I've got two jumpers on. Yeah, it's scuba fabric, so it's absolutely fantastic. Love the stretch on the bottom. You're saying mocha, Lisa, but which one? I have absolutely no idea which one's mocha. I'm guessing this is chocolate, and I have no idea. Camel. Are we guessing, or are these the actual colours on the website? So, Jane, is that what they are? Stone, much, and chocolate. Do you mean mocha and chocolate? Is the jacket scuba? Yes, it is, of course. Scuba's everywhere at the moment. I'm not going to read your comments, girls, because it just confuses me even more. I appreciate you trying to help me, but I don't know if you're guessing or whether they're the actual chocolate, the actual colours. Audrey, is that the actual colours? Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and mocha. So, I'm going to say then that that's dark chocolate, that's light chocolate, and that is the mocha. Again, I'm sorry, girls. I really am so bad at picking out the colours. I'm not colourblind. It's just that these colours all look the same to me. Mocha, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate, but I still don't know which is which. Honestly. I really don't. But I'm showing them all together, girls, and then you can hopefully decipher. The blessing is when you click on the box on the website, it will show you the picture. That's my saving grace. So Lisa's obviously listed the colours for me, which are mocha, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate, but I don't know which is which yet. Thank you, Audrey. The one you have on is mocha, milk chocolate, and chocolate. Mocha. Really? Wow. Milk chocolate. Okay. We're moving on. We're moving on. Let me show you the other colours, which you can't get wrong. These are black and khaki. I definitely know my colours in these, girls. Black, khaki. Can't go wrong. Thank goodness for good old black and khaki. So there you go. It's a really, really lovely sweat top, this. And obviously you can wear it zipped up or open. You've got that removable brooch. It'll be online. It will, yeah, Mel. But I get very confused with the colours. Wearing mocha. You see, I would have called this milk. I don't know. Anyway, it's called the Hunter, and it is sized 16 to 26, and it's $31.99, and it's got that lovely elastication to the bottom. It is an open cuff. It's lovely and stretchy. We all love scuba fabric. It is fabulous. It is soft. It is stretchy. It's lightweight but warm. You can see how warm. It's comfy. It's got a hood to it. It's a really, really good length. This is great for everything. It's great for dog walking. It's great for throwing on. You know, like I said the other day with the one with the leopard print, this is one of those that you just keep on the bottom of the banister or under your stairs and you throw it on, regardless of where you're going, what you're doing. If you need that extra bit of warmth, taking the dog out, nipping to the shop, whatever, this is just great. Keep it in the back of the car, keep it under the stairs, keep it at the bottom of the stairs. It's one of them that you'll reach for over and over and over again. It's lovely. And I need to take it off because I'm going to pass out. It's called the Hunter. I'm loving all this stuff, girls, but it's super warm. Right, just bear with me while I take these wonderful jeans off. As much as I love them, we have some brilliant jogger slash trouser tonight. These are great. They're a heavyweight, just because I'm not warm enough. They're a heavyweight jogger and a wide leg, so you could get away with wearing these as a trouser, but they are so, so comfortable. They are fleece lined. They are thicker than a normal jogger, but not mega thick, but they're super soft next to your skin because they've got that brushed feel on the inside, and they're ever so slightly textured. They've got like lines running through them. And you can feel the lines. They're a little bit textured. They've got loads of stretch in them. They are a jogger, but they're an amazing quality jogger, and they're a wide leg. So you definitely could put them on for work, throw a blazer over the top of them and wear them as a trouser. Nobody's going to know. They're elasticated on the waist. They are super comfortable. These are called Claire, and there's 2 sizes in the Claire. And I'm presuming I'm wearing the 12 to 18, and then there is a 16 to 24, which I'm sure this is the smaller of the 2. 12 to 18, £13.99 on these. We shared the Hunter in red wine. Well, it might come through. Sometimes the extra colours come at a later date, so we might still get it. But I think, did the one with the love heart not come in red wine? There's lots of things in red wine, you know. Have a look on the website, Susan. But just because we've not got it in right now, it doesn't mean it won't come through, because sometimes they send us extra colours. The leggings, Sally, just come on. Which leggings are they, Trisha? The ones that have sold out? I didn't try them on because they'd already sold out at 6 o'clock, apart from the 10 to 12. But they are getting restocked, so I will show them hopefully Tuesday. Lots of ladies have requested that Charlie tries them on Tuesday night for everybody to have a look at. So I'll get me and Charlie in a pair. If they do come back in stock for our Tuesday night live, I will definitely add them to the live. But yes, you've missed them. I showed them right at the beginning, but I didn't try them on because before I even came live, they had sold out in every size apart from the 10, 12. The £19.99, what I suggest is, if you need a size other than the 10, 12, I mean, they might be gone in that size as well now. If you need another size, sign up for a restock notification. When they come back into stock this week, because Lisa's ordered them, you will then get an email to let you know that they're back in stock. And if I'm working at the warehouse when they come back into stock, because I am filling gaps at the warehouse this week, I'm definitely there all day tomorrow, and possibly Tuesday, possibly every day, depending how busy we are and how much I'm needed up there. If they come in while I'm there and we put them on the website, I will jump on and do a live, I promise you, regardless of what time it is, just to clarify that they're back on, because I don't want anybody to miss out in them when they come back into stock, because they went like that tonight in a flash. The minute they went online, they sold out. I have hyped them up because I absolutely love them, and I knew they'd sell out. The energy leggings, yeah, it is, Trisha, they've gone. The only size that was available when I came live tonight was the 10 to 12, so unless you fit into that bracket, you will have to sign up for the colour and the size that you're wanting, or the measurements for those ladies. If anybody else has joined late, the measurements for each individual size, the dual sizes, should I say, will be on the website for you. Check your sizings. There's no returns on leggings. There's never been returns on leggings, so please do check. And for reference, I wear the 14 to 16 in those leggings, and they fit me. They are snug. They're meant to be snug. So if you want them to be looser, go up a size in them. If you want the restriction, then wear your size in. But I would say they are definitely true to the size bracket. I wear the 14, 16. I'm a good size 16. They are very, very snug on me, but not uncomfortably snug. But I do have to be quite patient getting into them because there is a lot of restriction on them, but that's why they are called the shapewear leggings, the energy leggings. Waiting for the new colours in the Michelle. I know, Lindsay, me too. I am grabbing one of those gorgeous reds and khakis when they come in. They are to die for, but I have absolutely no idea when they're coming in. But as soon as they do, and we manage to get the pictures, etc., etc., I don't know the sizings. I know that they're coming in the tan. And there's like a lovely, I think Lisa originally said it was a burnt orange, but it's looking more like a red. So there's a tan, there's a red and a khaki in that. And it's currently being made, so hopefully the stock will hit the warehouse very, very soon, just in time for autumn. Everybody loves the Michelle. So these are the Claire joggers. 12 to 18 is the size that I'm wearing. They are a really good length on me. Hopefully you can see there. They sit on the top of my foot. I've got no shoes on currently. There's plenty of room in the leg. They are nice and roomy on the waist. The elastication in these is really, really good. And these have got, I know you can't really see it because they're black, but they have got like they're not ribbed as such, but they've got like lines running through them, so they are kind of textured. They're not just a flat jogger fabric, and they're very soft to touch, and they are slightly fleecy on the inside. Other ones you're wearing classed as jogger might have to look as customer. Yes, they are. They are indeed. They're a very, very good quality jogger that you could possibly, if you put a blazer on and a shirt or a t-shirt or even one of these jumpers, you could possibly get away with wearing these girls as workwear because nobody would know they're a jogger. They do look very smart for a jogger, and they're just $13.99. So these are the Claire. So I'll just put the last jumper on of the night. Bear with me while I just get changed. And I'm going to do a red wine, I think, because I haven't done any red wine tonight. So we've got this lovely stripy top. Again, I think this one is a V-neck. Scuba fabric, but a stripy scuba fabric this time. And it's a really nice length. And it's got a slight high-low to it. Can you see? It dips down at the back. It's a really nice top, this. So it's scuba fabric, so it's got all the stretch in it. It's a really good size, this one. It's sized up to a 24. Gorgeous, this one, if you like an oversized top with leggings. Well, just the blacks there in the Claire joggers. They're gorgeous. Can you see the split there at the side? So it's like a hem higher at the front. Love that little bit of quirkiness to the bottom of it there. So the back dips down a little bit longer than the front. It's got a gorgeous stripe. You've got that contrasting colour to the V in the neck. And again on the band at the bottom. This one is chocolate. And I'm going to put my neck out and say mocha, but I could have got this completely wrong. So we've got the two lovely neutral tones in this one and the red wine. Could be milk chocolate and dark chocolate, milk chocolate and chocolate, could be chocolate and mocha. I don't know. I am going to have to brush up on my colours this week and do some homework, girls, aren't I? I'm going to have to make sure I go in and click on the boxes and find out what the colours are and try and remember them. Do you know, this is how bad my memory is at the moment, and I'm not making excuses, but we went to the gym today. I love a V-neck, Lindsay. We went to the gym today and we were doing arm exercises, shoulders actually, I think it was, and we were doubling up and doing 2 exercises together. So we were laid on the bench and doing this, and then we were doing this, and I literally did a set and then Lee did his set because that's how we do it, and I rest while he's doing his and he rests while I'm doing mine. And when I went back to do mine again, my second set, couldn't remember what I were doing. And he went, what? I said, what are we doing? He went, we're in the gym. I was like, yeah, but what? I forgot. That's how bad my memory is. And I actually got a little bit upset because I'm like, what is wrong with me? I can't remember anything. So yeah, apologies, girls. I will try and remember the colours. But even if I look at what the colours are, doesn't mean I'm going to remember them for when I come live. I am shocking at the moment with my brain fog. It's horrendous. So I think that might be mocha. That one is chocolate. You can see the bottom there as well. And the colour of the stripe is the same. Absolutely beautiful. And then obviously I'm wearing the red wine. So that's it. I'm done for tonight. I think I managed to come in on, yes, 5 to 8. How well have I done there? Chocolate, mocha and mulberry. Thank you, darling. Much appreciated, Mandy. Help an old girl out. You know what these are missing? Pockets. I'm not used to putting my hands in my pockets on my trousers. But then again, sometimes I think, do we need pockets and everything? Because they do tend to make you a little bit bulkier, don't they, on the sides? So sometimes it's nice not to have a pocket because you get that smoother line. But then I'm like this. I don't know where to put my hands. And this has not got pockets either. Oh, Jan, it's awful. Honestly, I get upset with myself sometimes because I'm like, why can I not remember? Why do I forget everything? You're welcome, Sandra. Thank you for being so patient with me, girls, because sometimes I'm like, oh, Sally, get it together. It's only Sunday. What am I going to be like next Sunday? I'll be rocking. Bear with me. Late to the party tonight. I've been painting all week. Wowza, Kerry. Back, leggings and arms are killing me. Oh, back, legs, not leggings. I've got leggings on the brain, honestly. I don't know how you did almost the entire... I just powered through it, Kerry. I powered through the pain. I'm not saying I didn't hurt in every single place on my body, but I powered through the pain. You've got to do it. I am such a stubborn, determined arse at times. Short-term memory is rubbish. Mine too. It's awful. Oh, thank you, Sandra, you little angel. But yeah, I'm such a stubborn, determined person that even though I am hanging and hurting from everywhere with my back that was the worst, I was like, I've started this and I will not stop until it's done. So yeah, I was working till 2 in the morning. I was working through my dinner hour. I was getting up at 5 in the morning. I just powered through it because I knew that if I stepped back and took my foot off the gas with it, I'd never get it finished. So once I start a job, I have to just crack on with it. And I'm a nightmare when I get an idea in my head. It has to be done now. Which has just reminded me, I wanted Lee to get my wreath and my door garland out of the attic, and we've forgotten. So I'm going to get him to do it now. It's going to be really not very nice, but anyway. I am exactly the same, Sally. But oh God, Susan, honestly, I know I'm not on my own, girls. And this brings me again to remind you, Wednesday's live lounge is going to be all about women things related. So if you don't want to, if you're not interested in joining in that kind of topic, we're going to talk about anything you want to within reason, girls. So we're going to talk about aesthetics, cosmetics, menopause, you name it, we can talk about it. And you know me, I do like to talk. So it's an open subject of anything that you want to talk about within reason. If there's anything I feel uncomfortable talking about, we won't talk about it. But I'm a pretty open book, as you know. Looking forward to seeing your leopard Christmas decor. I think some ladies got a little bit upset with me when I posted that yesterday and said, you know, somebody said it was quite tasteless. I was like, maybe it's not for everybody, and I understand that. And then a couple of people said, oh my God, it's way too early. I was joking. There's no way I would put my Christmas tree up in September. I mean, I love Christmas. I bought the decorations yesterday. Sally Bulmer, I blame you, because she tagged me in it on Facebook and went, look at these leopard print. And I had to go and get them because it was FOMO, fear of missing out. I thought, if I don't go and get them now, then they'll sell out. So I went and got them, but they're put away. I have no intention of putting my Christmas tree up until December. So it was just a bit of light-hearted fun, and I think some people took it seriously, and I was joking when I said Lee wouldn't get the tree out. I don't want the tree out in September, just so everybody knows. We've not even had Halloween or bonfire night yet. So yeah, I think I ruffled some feathers yesterday, and I was like, I'm only kidding. I don't want to put my tree up yet. But yeah, I'm very excited to be decorating. I've ordered black baubles. I'm having black, gold and leopard print on my tree this year. That big faux fur leopard print bow is taking pride of place on the top of my tree. I have ordered some leopard print baubles. I got 2 leopard print gonks yesterday and 2 gorgeous leopard print stockings for my mantelpiece. So I am super excited because obviously, as you know, oh my goodness me, this on TikTok does my head in. Putting the jigsaw piece in the puzzle. All my house is leopard print now. So when I saw Sally tagged me in these leopard print items, I was like, that's it. And Lee went, did we not change the decor on the tree last year? I went, shush. So black, gold and leopard print for me this year, girls. I am looking forward to trimming the tree up, but it will not get done till December. It will look nice when it's done. Yeah, I am so looking forward to it. And I know leopard print's not for everybody, and some people think it's a bit tacky. I don't know, but some people do feel like they need to say that they don't like things, but I would never dream of it, but each to their own. Yes, exactly that. And I am so looking forward to it, Tracy, but not yet, girls. The tree will go up probably the 1st or the 2nd week in December, although I'm going to Chatsworth in November, and that will definitely get me into the Christmas spirit like it did not last year, the year before, but I will not be trimming my tree up until December. I want to put my autumnal stuff up first. My pumpkins are going on the stairs, my lovely little door garland's going up tomorrow, and the wreath for the door as well, and that will stay up until December, and then I will take that one down and put my Christmas one up in December for you, and that's all that matters. Exactly that, girls. And I am looking forward to my animal print Christmas tree this year. Some people think it's tacky. I absolutely love animal print, and I had a parcel delivered actually the other day. It was so funny. A young lad, when I say young, he was probably about 25, which is very young to me, knocked on the door, and I opened the door, and he said, oh, can I see your driving licence? I went, yeah, no problem, and I went in to get my driving licence as proof of ID, and when I come back to the door, he went, that's a bit rad, meaning radical. Obviously the youngsters, that's how they talk. I went, oh, the black walls. He went, no, the leopard print stair carpet. And I started laughing and I went, if you think that's bad, just poke your head through my dining room window and have a look in there. He went, whoa. He said, you like your leopard print, don't you? I said, I do indeed, yeah. I said, go big or go home. He went, absolutely. Not for everybody. And he was a bit like, whoa, that carpet's a bit rad. I was like, yeah, I love it. Love my leopard print stair carpet. But anyway, on that note, girls, I'm going to leave you in peace on this Sunday night. I will be live at 10 o'clock tomorrow. I will be live at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And it will probably be both lives from the warehouse because I am working there most of the day. I felt okay, Angie, but a bit pants again today, if I'm being honest with you. And I'm not quite sure why, because I'm testing negative. But I've had earache, headache, dizziness, and just feeling a bit pants all day. But COVID kind of does that, doesn't it? Even though I'm testing negative, I think people sometimes, long COVID can last for a long, long time, can't it? But yeah, I'm okay. I've got the sweats again tonight for some bizarre reason. And it's not even warm in here. But yeah, I am... feeling a bit yucky again today, but never mind, I'll be okay. Right, girls, I'm going. So I'll see you at 10 o'clock in the morning, and that will be from the warehouse. See you later. Bye.